I got some great comments I want to share that came in on the cooking with firewood episode that we did question and answer a few days back. So thanks for joining us today on Questions and Answers with James Townsend and Son. So I want to be honest, that original question about what kind of wood would be best to use, I was really answering that from a kind of a local perspective of where I'm at here. But, around the country and around the world, that answer may or may not be a good one. So we got lots of comments, so many comments, I can't list them all here. But here are some people that I specifically want to thank for their comments. Verdatum, Ill You Not Me, Robert Cole, Max Cobra Laserface, VS Shooter, Jub3535, Enjoying 28, Brian Kistner, Confiscator, and Spearfisher 1970, plus many others. All your comments were very on topic, very specific, very helpful. Here are some of the other woods that they specifically, called out as woods to stay away from. Woods to stay away from when you're cooking outdoors, or even if you're breathing the smoke. Okay, so I mentioned treated lumber, and there are many different kinds of treated lumber. So I almost want to say stay away from scrap lumber. If it doesn't come off of a tree, don't burn it, because you just never know. Even treated lumber that stays outside for a long time, it can look like it's not treated lumber. So you want to stay away from it. And something like railroad ties or telephone poles, they're treated with creosote and nasty stuff. So you want to stay away from anything like that. Also, other kinds of trees or things that might be mistaken for trees. I'm not familiar, obviously, with Florida poisonwood. Macanil tree, laburnum. Here's poison sumac, which is like poison ivy. And some of those bigger things, people might be confused and think that was wood. So you want to stay away from that. Yew trees, oleander, mountain laurel, rhododendron, which is going to be a smaller, sticky kind of stuff. Eucalyptus, possibly almond wood. That was a question mark. Elderberry. Elderberries would be like a stick or a brush, but if you're just kind of collecting little sticks, you might get that, and that is high in cyanide. So, good, bad. That would be bad. Other people suggested some other woods that you might want to stay away from, maybe cottonwood or cedar or different things that might change the taste or the flavor, not necessarily poisonous. There are so many comments about that. If you're interested in the firewood question, I would really recommend going back to that video and reading some of those comments. But on the other hand, I don't want to scare away people from outdoor cooking. It's like, oh no, there's all these poisonous trees and I don't want to get sick. Some of these are pretty rare, and you just need to check out what's in your area. Some of these, it might be difficult to identify. So maybe the best thing to do would be, pick out trees that you know are good. You want to know where the wood is coming from that you're cooking with. So, I don't want to scare anybody away. There are some things you definitely do want to stay away from. So, really get out there and do some of that outdoor cooking. Just make sure you know what you're cooking with. There is one I want to pull out specifically. It's not on the safety of the wood, but one kind of firewood pointer that Verdatum brings up. He says, make sure to use local firewood because transporting firewood over long distances causes a spread of invasive species such as the emerald ash borer, and there are other insects that are damaging wood, trees all around the country that are being spread by firewood moving from one location to another. I know that I have on the property at home more than 2,000 dead ash trees right now. Because of the emerald ash borer. And it's happening all over the country. We're having different kinds of bugs that are attacking our trees. And so that is definitely something to keep in mind if you're moving firewood from one place to another. Again, I want to thank everyone for sharing the information. I definitely do not have all the answers. And I love it when more information comes in and everyone can share that. It is helpful for everyone out there. So thank you guys so much for sharing your information. I want to thank you for sharing our videos and spending the time, giving us thumbs ups and, encouraging comments. Thank you everyone out there, and thanks for watching. If you're a new viewer and you haven't subscribed, press the subscribe button up here. That'll take you to a spot where you can subscribe. That really is the best way to get notification of all the new videos that are out. I want to thank everyone for watching.